Welcome to another episode of the APL Spotlight Series. Incredible guests the world over with amazing experiences, not always near-death experiences, but good experiences for all of us to hear about. They're often healers, insights, wisdom, and I'm going to say our show is very unique, not just because people actually take steps with angels on air or oftentimes off air. There's a few who don't. That's okay too. They're high vibe. They're here to share something with us. They know something, and it's usually love, or diluted a little and just say positive vibes. You get to experience it. You can see energy between my fingers, their fingers on your own hands, smell sage through two screens, and basically let go and let the universe dance with you. So, with that minor show series thing intro here, I've got a Canadian guest. She's Quebecoise, Nathalie Lavoie, who's awesome. Singer for 30 plus years in Canada and elsewhere. She's traveled, but also she's highly intuitive. So whether we're talking dream time and travel that way or helping others, she's got a lot of talents. It could be hypnotherapy, automatic writing, tarot, and some other stuff. But I'd argue that the doors have been blown wide open and it's going to keep expanding for her for the years to come. She's high vibe, very positive, and I'd just like to say, welcome, Nathalie. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Michael. Hi, world.
Okay, bienvenue.
Merci.
Where did this all start? As a kid, you were 7. Was it dream time? What age was it? And how did you first know there was something called the universe, maybe angels, des anges, and just something bigger than our thinking and what was right in front of us and tangible?
Yes, I went through something that was very traumatic when I was very young. My mom divorced, my dad and mom divorced. I was kind of 5, almost 6 years old. So I remember that I had this experience about that age that I was seeing all two dimensions at the same time. So for me, it was scary because I was a kid and I was in that dream and I was waking up and I was seeing the 3D where I was in my house, and at the same time I was feeling the other dimension. So, but how I know now what it is, it's because I had this experience over time, okay? And the last time I had it, I was 18 years old. So as an adult, I could put some understanding on what was it, you know? So what I think it was, it's I was seeing the expansion of the universe. I was feeling the expansion of the universe while I was in the 3D. So as a little one, you're feeling everything growing and growing and growing. It's never ending, right? So expansion, expansion, expansion. So I was feeling it like I am the universe. I am expanding. I couldn't grasp anything. So I was touching stuff around me. And I had my parents, they were amazing, they were taking me in their arms and, rocking me and like, okay, everything will be fine. And, so they were with me. So my dad and my stepmom, because she arrived in our lives a little bit after my mom left. And she's still there. And I don't call her stepmom, I call her mom. And yeah, so since I'm a little child, that kind of experience, this is the furthest I remember, and the vivid dreams and the sense of justice I had, and feeling the other people, even though they were not talking, I knew who they were, I knew what their intention was, and stuff like that. So.
Well, we're going to get to your dream time and, dimensional travel and stuff like that in a little bit. But let's go back to that time of your life, your parents. Were either of them sensitive, intuitive, spiritual? How do you describe them or what can you share?
Yes. Well, my dad he's passed away, so tomorrow, it will be 1 year that he passed away. He passed away last year on the 5th of May. So, hi, Dad, I love you. So, yes, my dad was a man that was very sensitive. Okay, he was a Scorpio, and he has his feeling. He was not afraid of his feelings. So he was saying to us that he loves us, and we it was an open heart um, relation with our dad, you know. So, and my stepmom, she when she came in our lives, she was also a good person. Although they were not talking about the woo-woo stuff, like I call it, or spiritual, my dad had those books in the shelves, and that was about the ETs, you know, series books about ETs and Easter Island, and you know, so he was open to all of those things. And as a young girl, I was very like drawn to those books, and I was like, oh, mysteries, you know. So, and also music in my family. We had parties, weddings, and all of those things. So we were always like partying every time that was a wedding and stuff. So I can say that they were pretty open, although we were not always talking about those things. And my dad had this experience also, the one that he was expanding when he was young. Yeah. So, but he called it in French, le pesant, means the heaviness. Because in his language, in how he was understanding it back then, he didn't have any thing around him, any people around him who could like express or explain what the phenomenon was or anything. So when you see this universe expanding and feeling it like you are the universe, it's kind of it's how can I say, it's kind of this feeling that you can't grasp anything, so you feel in your body that you are um, heavy, because you see it's the contrast between this expansion and this moment in time you are in the 3D. So that's what I can say about that.
Incroyable. Okay, we're going to jump right back to this and come right back to this moment, but take us to one particular dream. It could have been last week. It could have been 10 years ago when you were 20. It could be when you were a child. Interdimensional travel. Just quickly, a couple sentences, big picture, but take us to a very specific experience to give us the flavor and pull us in.
Oh, yes. I remember, um, well, I fly in my dreams, and I was flying to this place. I call it the Crystal City. So I was flying in the, oh my God. I talk about this and it makes me emotional because it's so beautiful and I want to go back. I didn't have the chance for now to go back. I will, but it's kind of my house where I live, you know. I feel very drawn to this place. I'm here right now and I love it, and I don't want to change anything. I have chosen this, but this dream was wonderful. I was flying and I was seeing through the buildings that they were all like crystals and everything you could see through. And I was seeing other angels, or um, you know, other angels and other souls like flying to in this wonderful city, in this wonderful dimension.
Tell us big picture wise what you think is happening or how can other people relate to it? Is it a little bit of an out of body experience? Is it dimensional? Take a little bit to go, not scientific, but just give us some sort of a way to relate.
What I've experienced with that? Well, what I think is we are more than a body, okay? So we are a soul. So we are always was, and we will always be, okay? We are an energy, and light and sound all together. So we have kind of with the universe, with God, like call it what you want. We are co-creating, we are creating, and we've decided to do this experience in this body. We have this sand, or I don't, well, this sand. It's just such. It's not the right word, but let's call it like this for people to understand. But we decided to descend in this body to experiment material and to help in those times for this great awakening or this great enlightening
Mm.
of people. So we are here to help elevate the earth right now. She's helping us to. We are co-creating, and everything is rising up. Everything is lighting up more and more and more and more. So that's why we are here. No, I'm not a scientist. I can't really put some scientific words of what I'm feeling and experimenting. But yes, we are more than just a body, and the body is wonderful. Don't say that your body is nothing because you're more than a body, because your body, it's important to love it, cherish it, and it's your house for now, it's your temple for now. So, is
You
it
You have done extremely well for this interview and shared so much right off the bat that I'm going to jump in early with blowing some sage your way from the
oh,
United States over the border to Canada. I have some sage. I have a red-tailed hawk feather. I'm going to light this and see how much smoke I can get going. But people at home, if you haven't seen this done, you can catch a little bit of sage. Natalie has done this before. And why settle for just sage when you can have flowers, even ocean? You can ask for Hawaii. Let angels do all the heavy lifting. And even if your schnoggin or nose is not working, it's okay. It's your heart that does the seeing, the hearing, the feeling, and the smelling. So ask for angels, the universe to make it nice. And again, my only rule is just, hey, angels, get me out of my head into my heart, please. Thank you. Help me smell some sage. And are you already catching sage in the Quebec area?
I do.
Okay, ask for extra flowers, ocean, something else, perfume, barbecue smell. What are you getting?
It's so funny. I smell the during Christmas, the big uh, how do you call it? Une couronne en français. The big thing you put on your door,
Oh, the wreath, Christmas wreath.
Yes, I smell this.
That's so funny. And I was
We're in
watching
May.
an Australian real estate show today where the discussion was that door on the front of the house was so big, twice the size of a human being. How would you ever put a proper Christmas wreath on it? It would have to be 2 to 3 meters across. It's a giant door, probably I think it was like 5 meters, 4.5. It's huge. Okay, one
Whoa.
more thing. Let me think what it is. I'm going to show my light on my hands, but very quickly we're going to forget about that and let angels bring more light either in the room around you, on your hands, on around my hands. I'm going to tell a dad joke though that you haven't heard. Uh,
Maybe
this
I've
one
heard.
is this one
Maybe.
is maybe, but this one's so bad. Les poissons, les poissons. Why do all the fish in the ocean sing so poorly?
Oh,
Because it's
I don't know.
because it's really hard to tuna fish. And you're a singer and musician, so it was a tuning music joke. Okay, anybody can see a little bit of light between my fingers. It'll be a little filament out of Celestine Prophecy, the movie. But I had a guest who was around in the 70s who said, nah, we were doing it before the movie got made. And in India, they do it this way. You'll see white,
Oh,
gold, green, yellow, 10 colors at once. If it's rainbow lights, pause the show and run out and buy a lottery ticket. Meanwhile, you might see a butterfly, a bird, you might get an object, but we'll ask angels to do that later. Nathalie, what are you seeing between my fingers? Oh, hold on. What are you seeing between my fingers for a wisp or color?
well, I see a filament of light, like whitey and yellow, a little bit yellow too.
Okay, and
like
then
kind of all gold, yellow gold. Oh yes, now it's like you're yes.
ask angels to make it really nice and go big and have them make an object. It could be a ball of light, geometric, it could be a flower, a oiseau. What are you getting now?
I hear the fish again. It's so funny.
Good enough.
It's a beautiful fish. You know those coil fish with the long tails that floats, you know? The coil fish, you know,
Oh,
with the big tail. They're very big. Look at
if
that,
if
actually.
someone at home knows that type of fish, type it in the comments. At least put an emoji in. You can feel Natalie's energy. She's doing great. And we're going to go right back to serious interviewing. Can you tell us, open eyes, not sleeping, one experience that's happened where you know it was the universe or angels or something? Maybe it was a stranger with sparkly eyes. What happened?
Oh, I remember this day back when I was living in Montreal. Now I'm living in a more suburban town near Ottawa, like it's Gatineau. So I was living in Montreal back then, and I was sitting on my balcony. I had this beautiful backyard shared with my neighbor just besides me. And I was just sitting there and just because I like to meditate and contemplate, you know, and go inside. So I was kind of this day, it was a beautiful sunny day, and I was kind of contemplating like the beauty of everything, you know, just like be be like this and don't think about anything, just like and I felt grace. I felt grace, and once you felt this, it's such a beautiful feeling. I mean, I can't describe. It's like you are here in acceptance of everything that you are with everything that is right now. And it's kind of everything is so beautiful what you're seeing with your own eyes and feeling. It's love, unconditional love, and it's like I was there but not there at the same time. Like I was everywhere, kind of, and grace and this moment I will remember for every like all of my life. This was beautiful.
I like this. We might go off the reservation. No offense to any Native American chiefs that we might bring on air in a second, but we might go off the reservation one more time. Here's an angel named Joy. You've met her before. If you put your hand up and feel her like a fireplace, what do you feel in your hand? And anybody at home who needs extra help, breathe through the mouth extra. Just let angels do their jobs and feel a little sparkle or warmth. What are you feeling, Natalie?
I feel excitement in my hand,
Okay.
like energy, you know.
I'll put up a second one, Charlotte, because they've got something for you, whether you share it out loud or not. We'll see. Feel Charlotte's extra energy as well. And what are you getting from her? Breathe, breathe, breathe at home. If
Oh
anybody's
yeah.
thinking, what are you feeling?
I feel extra heat from Charlotte.
Okay. And with your permission, let them take you back to the Crystal City place. Close your
Mm.
eyes. And I need you to just breathe 1 millimeter open with your mouth, extra shoulders up and down. Let them show you the place, but Charlotte will put very definitive words to it. Joy can kick in with some humor. You can get the background. You don't have to share this on the show, but just say out loud, got it for us when you've got it.
I got it right
Okay.
now.
And then ask a detailed question as if you were that professor over at the Sorbonne, having to ask the pesky question of what's going on again. Have her give you a little detail so the audience could understand it, but you don't have to share it out loud. Just say, got it when you got that.
Yeah.
Is it more galactic? Is it more angels? Is it interdimensional? What would you want to add if there was a little extra flavor to add? Is it Sirius, Orion? Is it a place somewhere else?
It's from inside of every one of us, the inside. Yeah.
Beautiful. And when you're ready, come back. And if you're close your eyes, if they're open again, close your eyes. Ask them to make it nice around the room for you, meaning little sparkles of light just to celebrate you. And then when you hear ready from joie, she'll tell you to open your eyes and look around. You might get butterflies, you might get pink glitter, you might get rainbow glitter.
I just hear her laugh, laugh, and laugh.
Hey,
And
no
it's so
pressure.
cute.
We're recording and anything counts in small amounts or large amounts. Depeche Mode. Everything counts. Okay. So wonderful. You did great. What's next? Why don't we talk the biggest picture of all? It's not about achieving or doing anything on a show. It's about the heart, love, letting go, and having a little more fun because humans take everything
Yeah.
so seriously. What's that all about again?
It's just being more than doing. Just be, have fun, look at everything, the colors, the flowers, like it's the first time you are seeing it, like you're a child. Like this sock, a funny sock. Like I wear black and jeans, but funny socks. So this is just like take life as like your playground and have fun. That's what it's about.
Beautiful. What do you do for others? Because I know it's been hypnotherapy, tarot, um, dream time stuff. Have you helped people interpret their dreams?
Well, I've never helped people interpret their dreams in sessions, but in personal lives, yes, because I'm talking about that all the times. So people, we are like with friends or family, sometimes not every day, but it happens that we are talking about that weird dream I had and with my son too. So we sometimes share dreams and we're trying to interpret them. Yes, I must have helped. I didn't ask if it helped, but I must have.
And you have a YouTube channel, Les Grands Créateurs,
Yes.
the great creators. Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Yes. Les Grands Créateurs, Nathalie Lavoie. So if you want to go there, you just put, I think, Nathalie, Nathalie, Lavoie, Lavoie, great creators or
Mm.
grand créateurs. So my channel is about um, like not who, but what I like to talk about, helping people and trying to be the more authentic person. So like have fun. So what I do on my channel is I sometimes pull some cards with the tarot. I have those interviews called creative interviews. In French, it's les entrevues créatrices. So I interview some people and we have fun and we're talking about spiritual. I love to talk about spiritual and material, like a balance. Also, what you can find on my channel is sometimes I go in nature and I film and I put like poetry or something on it. Also, what I do is I go in meditation and I receive some messages. So I tell my message in videos, and I do some guidance to people, some from soul to soul guidance. So I go to see my I go to I get permission to the person to give them a guidance for from my soul to their soul. So I go in deep meditation and I receive some healing sounds, some light language, and some tips for the person. Sometimes, like the other one I did with my friend there, I heard that his cats wanted to help me in the guidance. So even the cat souls came and I helped him. And I mean, I do so many things. I love to Because life, it's not, you're not just only one thing, you are all. So that's the fun part, and it's in French and in English. Of course, there's more videos in French because I am French, but I'm putting more and more English videos those days for all of the people in the world. So that's about it. And I'm talking to, I mean, I receive messages from trees, from nature. So that's what I do too. When I have those messages, I just go on camera and read my message that I've received. So,
Yeah, and I totally forgot to mention how big trees are for you. Can you take a moment just to help people understand that trees aren't just trees? It's what you said earlier about if you would just slow down a little or expand or just be here a little more, you'll pick up a lot more. Even run your hand slowly or just leave it fixed on a tree. Not every single tree is going to be your buddy, but many will.
yes, for me, the connection to the trees is a long relationship connection. I really love the trees and all of the trees. So sometimes I'm drawn to one, especially bigger ones, because it's kind of, I feel their energy and I'm drawn to them. So when I see one, because I like to walk in nature, so I just go by the tree, and sometimes I just, like you say, I put my hands and feel the material of it, the tree, what is made of. I feel it in on my hand, and this helps connect with the tree. And then sometimes I close my eyes and I just sit there with my chair, my camping chair, and I just close my eyes and I let the message comes in. And for the people like who are like, yeah, but how do you know this is really the tree that is talking to you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I just feel that it's the tree that it gives me the message, because the intention in this moment is to connect to the tree. And I receive those messages while I'm there, and they're beautiful. So it doesn't matter sometimes to put too many words, but it's like it's a transmission. It's like I feel stuff, I see stuff, I hear. So I just record myself, and then after I share it to the world.
Well, we're about to put you to work, and we're going to put up some angel photos, maybe one Native American chief, Geronimo, unconditional love, action, dry wit, humor, very slang, not proper and formal. But I'll put up Joy's photo first. If you leave your eyes on the photo, she might move for you. You might see a face. These photos can move, they're interdimensional. What
Yeah.
does Joy have as a reminder for the audience, for all of us?
She said, it's very funny. I don't know why. She's like, there's a splinter on your finger. just just laugh about it, because I see the picture and it's just like, she's like, ha ha ha, everything is funny. That's what I hear from her.
I love that. Very original. I love it. Upbeat and positive. Okay, Charlotte, everybody's favorite school teacher from third form or third grade, the nice one, not the one who got you in trouble. What are you getting from Charlotte?
Softness inside, softness. Be soft to you, like, don't rush yourself. She's kind of very I don't know, soft. I feel her softness.
And then a very oceany angel who must be a guardian angel to about 80,000 of us. She's my guardian angel, but also Dr. Karen Wyatt, episode 110 of August 30th of 2024, a retired physician. She took one look or met her and was like, oh my God, this is my guardian
Wow.
angel. Soft-spoken professor, very oceany, Min like Minnesota, the Lakota Sioux word for water.
Wow.
What are you getting from this angel?
It's like she's looking at the sea, And there's a you know where there's a beacon on how do you call them, you know,
Lighthouse.
lighthouse. Yes, French girl. There's a lighthouse, and I see her. She's like looking at the ocean, and there's this lighthouse with a beacon, and she knows what she's kind of here for or anything. It's to give this path, the help this path of light to everybody.
Michel or Archangel Michael. What are you getting from him?
Oh, I'm hearing like loud, low sounds from him, like, you know, those very powerful, like, you know, I'm here. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel this power of him.
It's so weird that that is the moment of the what you just got because all my shows blur together, but I know if anybody pays attention to the shows well, and this is going to be years in the future, someone can put down two shows in the last 6 months that had the same delivery of that tonal energy. And I can't remember who they were, those people. Although one might have been Ellen Newhouse out of Seattle. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, next one is Mac. We had her on before. Don't call her Mackenzie, or maybe that was before the show. Everything plants, animals, and nature. And Mac is fun. Very cool. Very cool, Angel. What are you getting from Mac?
Well, I get that green is the heart energy, and this is life. So, yeah, that's what I hear from him. And I see an eye. Like, so, yes, I see an eye. So it's like, it's always there. It's looking at you and it's looking in you and your nature too. So, yeah.
And I'll stick in another angel, Penelope, out of the blue. She doesn't get enough time on the show. Very young, healing angel, never been a human before. She's all about fun. She's my chief healing angel, my limo driver for this stage in life. But you can see a smiley face in there.
Yes. I
And
see the moon a little bit.
and she's a cutie. So ask anything you want. Ask anything you want privately, but then ask something for us all. What do we need to
Okay.
know about this year and next year? Is there really something big going on for humanity?
Okay. Do I have to say for humanity what I've heard?
You can say anything you want, whatever you want to share. It's all up to you and her.
Well, I've heard transformation for humanity.
Yay. Last photo for a little bit. We'll get back to a serious interview. Four, I can do it. Archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, but in a different format. Rainbow pie slices. Is it apple, cherry, peach pie? I don't know. But four archangels, three more are off camera. It took me years to learn to pronounce those guys' names, but these are easy. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. What are you getting from these guys? You could put your hands up, both hands, and treat them like a fireplace. Feel their vibration first. Ask them to whoosh you or whisk you or zap you with love. And like Wizard of Oz, say, oh my.
Well, I feel so much energy in my hands, both hands right now. It's
And
like I can
you can start to
power
see
my
the light
house.
go on your hands. If you want to see their light and your light on your hands as you're looking at them, what's their collective message for everybody to, walk a smoother path?
It's like be there for you first, and after accept who you are, everything that you are, and shine.
Woo. I love that. Let go of the details. Just be, as you were saying very well before, final figure for now, Native American chief, unconditional love, pure action. If he was a shoe company, it would be Nike because his favorite line is just do it. And he doesn't talk in proper formal yes, no. He's like, yeah, duh, you already know the answer. It's Geronimo, older Geronimo. He
I
steals the show.
love this guy so much.
Okay, first get something very private from him and get a big hug and smell one of those 50 sacred smells: tobacco, sweetgrass, juniper, desert piñol, pine, cedar, Douglas fir. You get the idea. What are you
Yeah, I
getting
get it.
for a smell?
I think that was him that gave me the smell of the pine,
Yes, the Christmas
like
thing.
before it's him.
Yes. And
Yeah.
now he's very blunt, or at least as soon as you ask the question, you've already been getting the answer for 10 seconds. So, what does he have as a reminder for everybody watching?
Well, he's waving his feather, and he's like, just move in life, move around, mingle. He's like, just do stuff, have fun, like be with friends and and he's with this his feather like this, like just move, just have fun. He's like this. Get the hell out of your house. Sorry.
No, 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 that's okay. What are
I think
your
it's him that told me that.
what are three exactly? He does curse. It was the first time he cursed,
I'm
maybe 10,
sorry.
10 years, no, 10 years ago he cursed. And he used a very strong curse word, and somebody was relaying that to me. It was I think somebody wanted to quit smoking, and he's talking to the three chiefs. They're on the wall there, classic drawings from Jack Davis from 30, 40 years ago. This is a guy who did 16,000 drawings before computers existed. He passed away in his 90s, maybe 5 years ago. And he's in the University of Georgia, I think, some of his pictures, but he drew for Mad Magazine. He did the Alfred E. Newman cover, The Boy. And so he's pretty well known. And I do have a couple photos. I'll show you his drawing of Geronimo, and you can hear something else from him. But the person who asked Dull Knife, here are the drawings one way. Here's Dull Knife. He's wisdom with some humor. And so someone's up in one of my four bedrooms in Austin, Texas. I'm in San Antonio today, and they're asking, should I quit smoking? And I'm downstairs. I don't hear any of this. I'm not part of it. And Dull Knife said to the smoker who loves smoking, but he's like, should I quit smoking? And he says, I quit every day. And it was funny. And then Red Shirt is the gentlest mom in the world, Lakota Sioux. I'll show you his historical photo. He's such a sweetie. Here's his historical photo.
Wow.
And he goes, follow your heart. You decide. And then Geronimo, of course, with a curse word. Well, here he is. And you've already seen the other photo of him older. He
Yes.
says, blank, no, you love smoking. And he goes, but you're going to have to do stuff to mitigate the effects, like, um, hydrate more, eat well, exercise more. There's Geronimo. And when I get told the curse word, I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of business. So with that, um, here, one more thing from Geronimo for all of us.
It's like I hear him like just go in the water, like you know,
Torpedo.
yeah, like just like in the water, just
Dive in.
get in.
Okay,
That's what I hear from him.
what are your three bits of advice for all of us? Because you've had some water under the bridge, you've had some experiences in life. What are your three pieces of advice for everyone watching to walk a smoother path?
Oh, well, what I would say is be authentic. Don't be afraid of who you are and say what you want to say from your heart. Let go of your analytical mind, okay? Because if you just analyze everything that wants to get out of your mouth all the time, you will refrain who you are. You will not be who you are. So, authenticity, don't be afraid too much that to talk, okay? And take care of yourself, of your mind, body, and soul. That's what I would like to say to people.
I have never asked this in 250 recordings, but for a skeptic who accidentally tuned in right now, who's thinking, and is like, oh, this is all hypnosis. What would you say to them? I mean, it's everyone's good where they are right now. What would you say to them to reassure them that maybe there's something bigger going on?
I can't.
Oh, you're gonna let them swing.
I can't tell them what to reassure them. I mean, this is in you, okay? But I can give a little exercise to help you maybe connect more with your intuitive part. So let's say you can like tell a word in your mind. Come, I don't know, like a pink tulip. Let's say tulip because we said tulip just before. And let's say yellow tulip. Okay. So yellow tulip, and you put your intention on yellow tulip, a yellow tulip, okay, and say the word a lot of times in your day and everything, and you will see a yellow tulip somewhere. Maybe it will be in a book, maybe it will be on TV, maybe it will be because it could be winter when you say yellow tulip. So you will not be seeing it outside, but you will see a yellow tulip. So those exercise, because you are the universe is alive. You are alive. You're in this universe. Everything that exists is touching everything that is. So there's a grid. I mean, there's in this emptiness, it's full of light. Okay. So everything connects to everything. And not only that, we are creating with this universe. The universe speaks to us and we speak to the universe. And it's a back and forth creation. So that's what I'm experimenting all the time, but I can't say anything to a person that doesn't believe, or to I don't want to make them believe if they don't. I mean, it's who they are, so I would accept them who they are, and that's it, you know.
Free will, no interference. I love it. We'll do one more little, maybe it's an exercise. I don't know what it is, but if you could put one hand up for Joy, one hand up for Charlotte, and two different angels, and let me know when you're feeling each of their energies separately. And then
Here.
I want to bring in an extra angel for you, Grace. Who's Grace? She's rainbow light. Here, a character referral. We're at a pool party, and Joy and Charlotte are next to you, and you see Grace on the other side of the pool. It's a beautiful barbecue or cocktail party. What's Joy say you need to know about Grace? Is she the life of the party? Is she fun to go shopping with? Is she hilarious? What's Joy telling you about Grace just before you meet her?
She likes to have her hair done like to be beautiful.
Okay, and then Charlotte, what's Charlotte saying about Grace?
Charlotte, she says that she can be a little bit um, not harsh, but like direct sometimes.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, charge up both your hands with pink and blue light and then bring it to your heart. And then with your eyes shut, see a little bit of rainbow light, but see Grace, full human with your eyes shut. If you want to look outside, you can see her there, but it's whatever way you're most comfortable. Have Grace do ta-da, introduce herself.
Oh, yeah.
And when you're ready, just Grace is not one to hold back. She'll have something for all of us, but when you're ready, have a little go back and forth. I'll do some humming here for the audience. Kidding.
Well, Grace, she likes to split and go everywhere. Kind of. I don't know. She's like a
Like
little.
rays of the sun or just everywhere, like to, yeah, be
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah.
She's sparkling all like kind of a like when you see those clouds of insect that comes to you, she's like, "Shh." It's everywhere, kind of. Shh. It's sparkling everywhere.
Okay, and I have one more way to take this because there's another Grace. There's Grace the angel, there's Grace the light being who's orange light with enthusiasm. And, angels are like dolphins, light beings are like whales. I just learned last August, not that it's important that I learn anything, but light beings can pull off being human on the planet, no problem. I always thought they had to leak a little bit of light. There's no way they'll fit in, but they can.
I
So,
think you are an angel.
here, you can ask Charlotte, but you can't share it out loud. Get an answer. And then now we're back to the business. Okay, it's the business. And you're going to have the second grace come in. Let grace number one, the angel, an ange, explain about grace, the being of light.
It's like she's the one who can sleep on your forehead and spread her wings like this and make you fly.
So poetic. And now close your eyes. Let grace, the traditional grace, angel, be in your left hand or right hand, whichever. And when you feel it, she can go full human and hold your hand all the way. Get a little squeeze just so you know it's real. But let the other grace hold your other hand. Yep. And have them remind you of something from childhood that it never left you. You're not allowed to go clean the garage or clean everything with the excitement later today or tomorrow or this week. You're supposed to enjoy it. Get sizzled with a lot of love. Let them flash something on your eyelids. It could be butterflies, it could be sparks, it could be rainbow prisms, it could be galactic, it could be this, it could be that. At home, you can do this. So play it back if you need to. Don't listen to me. I just talk to tie up people's intellect or their thinking. So your brain wants to focus on structure. Your heart's like, no, let's go. Get the paintbrushes.
Yeah, I see stuff.
I see stuff. One of the best lines on the show ever. Natalie, you've got tons of energy. We're going to have you back right away. You're already set up for the regular show, and we're going to have you back on the APL Spotlight series to play more. I don't know when. We'll let Joy say when that is. But what's Joy's final reminder? And then we're going to stick you with a mantra. You can cheat and get it from her. You can get it from her. You can get it from Grace and Grace, the law firm, Grace and Grace. You can get a mantra, but you're going to have to say it 3 times for us so everyone can feel your vibe. You might even wish us some energy, some light, some well wishing. What's Joy have as a final reminder for us as we buy time for your own mantra to everybody to keep in their heart? What's Joy have?
Well, I think Joy helped me yesterday. She came because yesterday, I'm sure it's Joy. And because I heard this mantra, but it's not words. It's kind of musical. And I had this, it's kind of the first time that because I wanted to go in meditation yesterday. And before I went to my meditation, I heard the music in my ear and I was like, "Oh my God, this must be an angel from helping me because it's so powerful." And I was doing this mantra over and over and over for like 30 minutes going into meditation, and I've recorded it too. So
Ooh.
it's going to be on my YouTube so people will be able to hear it. But I'm gonna sing it for you, for everybody. Uh, and thank you, Joy, because I'm sure it's Joy that helped because it's powerful. So it was like, and I remember it. I was like, will I remember? Because it's from it just comes like this. But I remembered it. This is rare. I always have to listen to it back because it's something I receive right now. But I remember, and it's ooh.
Ah, beautiful.
Joy.
So, a joy you have been as a guest, a joy to everybody watching. Please hit like, subscribe, share, comment if you're shy and emoji counts. What did you love best about the show? And while we didn't go for tons of content, we didn't go on for hours. We're going to have you back with your permission later in the summer. Yay, of
Of course.
course.
It will
Okay,
be a pleasure.
and thank you again.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for watching.
Au revoir. A bientôt,
Au
Natalie.
revoir.